Okay, I guess I have to wait until Instagram sends out a notification because I have no idea how to tag anyone on this thing. Okay, they say we're telling your followers that you started a live video. Okay, great. Oh, hey, hey, welcome, ladies. And I know you don't have to remind me. I know it's been a minute, guys. And I always say that I'm going to go live more often on here. But, guys, listen, I haven't gone anywhere. If you have been in the group and you've been on my Discord, on the Patreon, I have been, they're consistent every single week. So I haven't gone anywhere. I'm just busy, with, the women that are really, really serious about their journey. So sometimes I do forget the new people, and some of the people are just following me passively. But I'm sorry for that, y'all. But I'm back. What's the link for the Discord? Okay, send me a DM and I'll send you a link. Let me drink some water before I start. Okay. Yeah, right now the Discord is very small because I only have the Discord. The Discord is only available to members of the private group and the Patreon right now, because it's a you have to pass the screening process in order for you to get in with the conversation, because we don't want just any and anyone in, because I do value the woman's privacy, and I do value creating a safe space for you all to come and have a conversation without drama, without people trying to derail the conversation or causing trouble. So, but if you beautiful love doll, send me a DM and let's talk. All right. So today we're gonna talk about negging. I may upload this on YouTube, and well, first of all, for the ladies in the group, I have to say that I'm really, really proud of some of you. A lot of you said that you are able to recognize right away when you're being negged. But that is all well and good. But I also want to talk. Well, aside from the negging, I also want to talk about how you should react when you're being negged, because some people, when they realize what's going on, some women, they may get defensive or angry or confrontational, etc. And that is not what you want to do, because a high value woman always keeps her cool. She doesn't she has full control of her temper and her emotions and the way she reacts to external stimulation, whether it's negative or positive. So we're going to talk about that in a minute, but this is going to be a quick live. So I asked you ladies in the group to share with me some of the negs that you have gotten in the past on online dating, etc. Because guys, these men these men are busy, or they are so busy. And also, if you do not know what a neg is basically a backhanded compliment. This is for the people that, I know you guys already know, but this is for the people that are newbies. A neg is a backhanded compliment. So you may hear a statement like this. You might be out, or you might be talking to a guy on Tinder or whatnot, and he may say something like, "Oh, you're so pretty for a dark skinned girl," or I don't usually date. Fill in the blank, what type of girl that they don't usually date, but you okay, or something like that. You're gonna hear those type of, or see, or receive those type of comments. You shape good for an Indian. Yes, you'll keep them coming. You so well spoken. You are so well spoken, coming from a place like that. Give me 1 second, guys. Come on. Sorry, I had to get Trixie back in. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, you are so well spoken, especially for someone coming from, wherever you're from. And some of them are intentional nags and some of them are unintentional nags. Unintentional nags, not nags, nags, unintentional nags are just as toxic. But I just feel like someone who is nagging you, and they're not really conscious that they're doing that. I would put it down to ignorance, and sometimes you may have to. It's up to you. You can correct that person, or you can just leave that person, let them just be in the ignorance and not see that person anymore. But there were times when, and someone posted these in the group, and I have gotten these a lot from my ex. Why are you always dressed up? Don't you have any casual clothes? um why do you wear so much makeup? Why don't you just wear sneakers? Like, why don't you just be relaxed? Like, why do you always have to be so put together? Insert whatever complaint that you may get from these guys. And if ladies, if you're getting those type of complaints or nags, etc., I promise you that it's not going to get better. It is not going to get better. Women do this too, indirectly, a lot too. Do they do it to men or to other women? They have time to nag but no time to make money. Exactly. Some, oh, and this is a very popular one, especially if you're a black woman and you date black men. Is that your real hair? Your hair looks nice. Is that your real hair? Do you have hair under that? You all know, like the guys, the black guys that have the hair fetish. You're gonna get that from these men as well. And honestly, it shouldn't be their concern, because most of the times, if you have a guy that is pinpointing something about you, like your hair or your makeup or something like that, that's a problem. And it's, again, it is not going to get better dealing with this person at all. I've had someone who said to me, your dad must be a king or the prime minister of Jamaica for you to act like that. I would say, oh, why? How did you know? He is. Because listen, there are ways that you can respond to some of these nags. Because the reason why he said that is because, okay, let's go into the reason why men nag. The reason why they nag is they realize that you are not on their level, and they want to bring you down to their level, because that's the only way that they will be able to have access to you. Charles, open the door for Trixie. She's meowing over my life. Trixie, I swear to God. And Amal Lord said, I hear that's your real hair. Yeah. I can't tell you guys how many times I've gotten that one. Especially in times when it was obvious that it wasn't my real hair. Like, with like box braids and stuff like that. Back in the day when I would wear box braids, etc. You would think it is obvious that it's not my real hair, but they will still ask. And I've only gotten that question from black men. I've never gotten that question from men of other races. So I realize it's a black guy thing. Trixie is too funny. She's like a baby princess. Yo, Trixie, I had to go outside to get her. She's not allowed to go outside. Yeah, so back to the reason why they are nagging you. These men they have low self-esteem because they are not coming from a place of self-love and self-respect, obviously. And before, I told you guys this before on the Patreon, a lot of men are vibrating at a very, very low vibration. So if someone is being like that towards you, this person is vibrating on lack, fear, judgment, all these type of low vibrational and frequency. That's how they are vibrating. So when you are dealing with someone like that, when you get in that from someone, you that tells you, especially if you're a conscious person, because honestly, I know this is all about hypergamy and level up and whatnot, but you do need a spiritual, because in order for you to be able to manifest yourself into a completely new reality, you have to do that in a, you have to go within and use your magic or your manifestation or whatever you want to call it, do it spiritually or whatnot. You have to do it on the inside and here first. And that is very powerful, and it is not physical, this is spiritual. So, if you find that you are having a very difficult time manifesting in your life, usually it's because of the people that you have around you. And if you have guys around you that are draining your energy, because that is a form of energy extraction when they are nagging you. And again, they are coming from a very low vibration. This is someone with scarcity mindset. They're coming from lack of self-love, fear, anger, anxiety, all of that stuff. Because if you have, you know what I'm gonna do, maybe do a video or something like that about fear, because I think we did it on the Patreon, but I might do like a quick video on YouTube, and teach you guys how to drop fear, because you can't be fearful out here, especially if you're trying to manifest a hypergamous lifestyle. I used to say, is that your real face? Or tell them one strand of my hair can cover all the hair they have on their head. That is so funny. Yeah, you can be sassy if you want, but honestly, I feel like, what I would, in my opinion, I would pity someone like that, because you gotta pity them, because they really believe that the only way that they can have access to you, for you to give them the time of day, they have to drag down your self-worth and make you feel less than. And usually these negging tactics, they work. They really do work. You know, you pretty cool for a short girl, and this type of silly comments or compliments or whatever you want to call it. It's either you're giving me a compliment or you're not. You can't insult me and compliment me at the same time, because that's basically what a neg is, a backhanded compliment where they compliment you and insult you at the same time. You can't do that. So either you're complimenting me or you're not. So do not entertain guys that are coming to you with this negativity, because you do not need that in your space. You are on your hypergamous feminine journey. You are a high value woman, and people have to treat you as such. And of course, you have to treat yourself as such, obviously. But usually a woman that is coming from a place of self-love, acting from a place of self-love, contentment, she knows herself, she knows what she wants. Most of the time she can recognize when she's being negged right away. So if you're in that place right now where you can recognize when you're being negged, congratulations, because you are doing way better than most people, believe it or not. Okay, let me read this comment. Or tell them one. Okay, big one, demon. I read that one before. Yeah, so again, also one of the reasons why they are negging you is because they are getting bad advice from other men. I do not know if you guys are aware of the pickup artist community. It's a huge community. They have subreddits, they have forums, they have websites, they have YouTube channels, etc., where they are teaching men to walk up to women and neg them. And you know what? The tactics, they work. They really do work, especially if you are someone that is not self-confident or you don't know your self-worth. It is going to work. It works. And at the end of the day, they're not going to keep doing something that is not working, right? So, of course, it's working. The only thing is, it's just not going to work on you, or for those of you for anyone who's listening to this video. Elegantly fancy said, so pretty. Oh, thanks, girl. Thanks, hon. Hey, Crown. Hey, girl. Yeah. I forgot where I was. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, yeah. So they do have a community, and of course, it's easy to tell a PUA, pickup artist, PUA, and narcissistic in training. Yeah, those tactics are narcissistic, because the narcissists, they would do that naturally. But guys with low self-esteem, and they can't get a girlfriend, or for whatever reason, maybe they're too broke or whatnot, and usually guys that are doing this are usually guys that are dating outside of their league. They're dating out of their league, and the only way that they can be able to have access to women that are out of their league, they have to do the negging and the PUA tactics, because it works. It really does work. But of course, it doesn't work on everyone, because it doesn't work on me. It's not going to work on, hopefully, you. But it does work. So if you have never heard of PUAs, I would recommend that you do some research. You go look it up, and try not to get disgusted by it, because honestly, I don't feel angry, any kind of anger or anything towards those guys. I just feel pity for them, and I hope that they find peace and happiness at some point in their life. Okay, yeah, I read that comment. What else did I wanted to say? Okay, so I think I covered why they neg. So I think we can move on how to react. So the way you react in a situation like this is very important. So when I say very important, if you react negatively or emotionally, he has you. He has you exactly where he wants you. because you got to remember negative reaction, negative attention, or positive attention, it doesn't matter, is attention. So if you react emotionally, any negative reaction is an extraction, because you guys know that I tell you guys a lot about you know this energy extraction matrix that we are living in, and there are a lot of things out there that are put in place to extract your attention and your energy. The news is one, social media, Hollywood, movies, scandals. I mean, I'm sure you guys have heard of the Mike Epps scandal where he photoshopped his baby girl, and he's really really mean to her daughter. So a lot of that stuff is there to extract your attention. And if you are triggered and you react angrily to this type of stuff, you have a lot of work to do. You have a lot of shadow work to do. If you are not on my Patreon, I did talk about shadow work. By the way, if you're gonna join my Patreon, join tomorrow, because today is the 31st. If you join today, Patreon is gonna charge you today and tomorrow, so don't join today. Okay. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, we talked about shadow work on the Patreon before. Again, you have to be able to recognize your triggers. Go within and figure out why you're triggered about someone's action, because honestly, people's raggedy actions shouldn't trigger you, because usually when I see people acting raggedy or doing some trifling stuff, I would usually ignore it, or just laugh, because sometimes you just can't help but laugh. But if you're reacting emotionally, like very emotionally, in a situation where a guy is negging you, whether it be in person or on the internet, and what a lot of women would do, they would try to clap back, or like what someone commented earlier, like one strand of my hair can cover your entire head. That's funny, but it's an emotional reaction, and it's like tit for tat, and it turns them on. A lot of guys are really into that type of bullshit. They love egging you on and love extracting an emotional response from you. So I wouldn't recommend that you react emotionally, because that's how guys get you, because men understand that women have to become emotionally attached to them, because when you have sex with a guy and you're spending a lot of time with a guy that you like, you are going to develop emotional feelings towards him, and that is called emotional investment. And I do not recommend investing emotionally into a guy who is not your husband, or who doesn't want to marry you. Now I just smile and hit them with the evil smirk. Yeah, that can work, but my response is excuse me, and I just exit. I remove myself from the situation and move myself from the present, because I'm in my mind, I'm saying, I do not want to participate in this, I do not consent, so excuse me, and I leave, I walk away. Remove yourself from the situation, because they are not expecting that reaction. They really are not expecting that reaction. And an emotional reaction, even if it's negative, or you call them out, you insult them too, I mean, that's fine too, but honestly, again, that's energy that this person is extracting from you, and you could be using that energy to better yourself. At the end of the day, we are here to help ourselves, and we are here to become better and to grow. So being able to recognize it for what it is and walk away is growth. That's basically what that is. My mom used to say, you don't need to respond and watch how people get angry. That is so true, because guys, I remember back last year in 2020, I had someone that was constantly riding my back, trying really really hard to get my attention, saying bad things about me, making subliminal posts, and being really nasty. And I was looking, and what surprised me the most is because I thought that me and this person was friends. I mean, we're not friends, because we haven't met. We didn't meet on social. Sorry, we didn't meet outside of social media. We didn't meet in person. So yeah, I thought this person was my friend. I thought we were cool. I remember the last conversation we had on Messenger. We were cool. Like I still have the screenshot of that conversation, because that was our last conversation. We had no fallout, nothing. We didn't fall out under anyone's post in the comments or anything like that. Like all of a sudden, this person just started being really nasty towards me, And the more I ignore the person, the more angry she becomes. She became even more angry, until eventually she had to put that that anger and that negative energy onto someone else. So you are absolutely right, Aisha. Your mom is a wise woman. So that's all I wanted to say today. If anyone has any questions, now would be a great time to ask. I'm gonna wait because I do not know. Is there a delay on Instagram like Facebook? Is there a delay? If anyone has any questions, I'm gonna give you guys a couple minutes to ask a question. Wow, I haven't been here in so long. I miss you guys. Okay, okay, I read those comments. Okay, so no one has any wait, no one has any questions? No one? Okay. Hi, the Brown Ivory. You basically joining at the end. We are just wrapping up. I'm going to upload this either on my channel or on IGTV. If Instagram will allow me to download this video, I'm gonna upload it on YouTube. So, how was your birthday? Oh, thanks for asking. My birthday was great. I had so much fun. Are you saving this? Yes, I'm gonna try to I'm gonna save this and upload it on my YouTube channel. What if you're in an environment where you can't leave? Would you react the same to women negging you? Women negging you. You see, that's the thing. With women, what I would do is come back. It's different with women. Okay, so I would just come back with a neg, and hit below the belt, because I'm sure that person does not look as good as you. So you already have a lot of ammo to work with, Emily. So you can either ignore them or come back with a neg, hurt their feelings, and maybe they'll leave you alone. It's up to you. But honestly, the best reaction is no reaction. And also remember what I teach you ladies, delayed reaction. So maybe, think about it and decide how you're going to react to it. And whatever you decide to do is the best reaction in my opinion, especially if you had time to think about it. And don't think about it from an emotional place. Oh, this person hurt my feelings. Think about it from a logical or rational perspective. I've learned recently, even when women try to neg me, I know it's coming from a broken place, so I just brush it off. Yeah. And again, that's a good point. Like, Aisha, girl, you are preaching to the choir, girl. You came to school today. You came to class today. Yeah, again, like what I said earlier, it is coming from a place of low self-esteem, lack of self-love, low vibration. These people are not happy, because happy people don't neg. They just don't. If I can't give a compliment, if I can't look at you and give you a compliment, I'm not going to say anything. She will learn eventually what I had to do, self-love. Yeah, you know something, Aisha J, some people will never ever learn that. Some people are just here to exist. Some people are not on the same journey as us. What if you can't leave the situation? Well, learn how to clap back, girl. Learn how to clap back. Get them where it hurts. Or you can also use the law of attraction, Emily. If you're familiar with Neville Goddard's work, you can start visualize the person behaving differently and treating you differently. So you can go the petty, low vibration route and be petty as well, or you can try to change the situation, because a lot of people that are in your reality right now are not exactly real, because Neville said everyone is you pushed out. So you can visualize and manifest the person treating you differently and reacting differently. You have two options, Emily. You have options, don't worry. Okay, because if you can't leave the situation, you have options, don't worry. It's not the end of the world. And get familiar with Neville Goddard's work if you can, or get really really good with the clapbacks that they would think twice before trying to neg you. So you can go the petty route, or you can be the better person. You always have options. All right. Any more questions, ladies? Guys, it's hot today. Guys, like, how is it raining but then it's hot? Like, what kind of satanic devil thing this is? Why people nag in the first place is just weird to me. Because they have so low self-esteem, and they want to get you down on their level because they are intimidated by, there's something about you that they are seeing in you and it's intimidating to them. So they would neg you because they want to bring you down on their level or take you down a peg or two, because maybe they think that, listen, if someone is negging you, they believe that that you are better than them. If a guy is negging you, the reason why he's negging you is because you're out of his league, or he believes that you are better than him. That's that's one of the main reasons why someone would do something like that. Will try to bring someone down, drag down their self-worth, take them down a peg or whatnot. The reason why people do that is because they think that you are better than them. It's all projection. One of my sisters loves to nag all of her sisters if given a chance. Child. Yes, and neg is kind of like a compliment. It is a compliment, but it's a backhand. It's an insult as well. It's like someone said that you act like if your father is a prime minister. I will. How I would respond to that, because that one is not so bad, because usually I would walk away. But if I hear something like that, that is a compliment to me. That is a compliment to me, because that means that I have done the work, and I am projecting the image that I wanted to project to begin with. Because this is why I tell you guys in the private meetings, if you have daddy issues or whatnot, do not tell anyone about your daddy issues. Make up a story and make them believe that your father was the best man in the world. So if you behave like that and he's saying that, that's a good thing. And I would be like, oh my God, how did you know my father was the Prime Minister of Jamaica? He was. The classic, you're pretty for a dark-skinned girl. Yep. You're pretty for a dark-skinned girl. Yes, it's definitely projection. I feel like men that neg women are in competition with women. Why you anyone care if hair coming out of her head or not? Because I don't think it's because of competition. Because men that neg, especially the one that do it on purpose, because it's a strategy to get you to chase them. Okay, any guy that is trying to get you to chase him is not worth your time and energy. So, I swear I had it. Hold on. Yeah, so it's not a competition. Men know. Okay, men know that women are concerned about their hair, are concerned about their appearance, etc. So, of course, they're going to, make you feel insecure about that. But, if you want to be that petty bitch, like, you seem like you're nice even though you're broke or something like that. I know, but oh no, I don't see your question. Okay. Where's your question? Okay, do you think I need to do more shadow work if I'm attracting dusties? Absolutely. Yes, but you know what? Are you attracting just dusties alone, or are you attracting a mix? Because if you're a beautiful woman, you are going to attract all type of guys. You're going to attract handsome men, ugly men, wealthy men, broke men, if you are beautiful. So if you are concerned, also, all right, if you're beautiful, you're going to attract all type of guys. If you are only attracting dusties, it could be one of two things. You need to do some shadow work, or you need to move from where you live. Because I always recommend that you try to move somewhere where a dusty can't even, the only time you will see a dusty is if he's coming to pick up the garbage or something like that. And of course, if you cannot move to a wealthy neighborhood, don't internalize, attracting dusties or dusties trying to talk to you. All you have to do is ignore them. So I hope that answer was helpful, because honestly, sometimes Sometimes I feel a lot of women are really hard on themselves, and I don't want you to be hard on yourself. Because listen, I will go to the bank and the dusty security guard will tell me good morning or something like that, and I don't get flustered over that at all, because at the end of the day, if you look beautiful, you are presented well, all type of guys are going to be attracted to you. I feel like asking what do you mean by this comment would put them on the spot. They'll struggle to rationalize their pettiness. That's a, you know what, Elizabeth, that's a good one. I like that one. That's a good one. Like, you cock your head like innocently like this and be like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And put them on the spot and just watch them explain the bullshit and try to explain their bad behavior. That's a good one. Especially if it's in a setting where you can't immediately leave. What if he's in your friend group? Maybe you're out having a chat, and he has mutual friends or something like that, or he's a friend of a friend. Obviously you can't just walk away. But that's a good one, Elizabeth. Hey Magic, alone. Yes it is. Yes it is. Okay. Are you saying yes it is because the answer was helpful? I hope that's what you mean. Yeah, so Aisha, don't take it too seriously. But the only reason why you may need to do more shadow work for a situation like that is if you did everything, you moved, you leveled up or whatnot, but for some reason you are still attracting dusties. And again, sometimes it depends on your location, and also if you're still online dating and you're not networking, because networking is very important. We talk about it in the group, social climbing or whatnot. But what's the word I don't like to use some social climbing on YouTube, so it's the same thing, networking. This hairstyle is really cute. Thanks, girl. I just blow dried it. Usually I would flat iron it, but I like the big look. I think it looks cute. Yes, the answer was helpful. Okay, yay. Awesome. Please send me some of the rain to Bahamas. Girl, you can have it, girl. But you know what? Despite the complaint, I do love the rain. I love the rain. I really do. True, I remember you mentioned moving in the older video. Yes. Sometimes it's your environment, ladies. Sometimes it's your environment. And it could also be because of online dating. And of course, maybe you just need to level up a little bit more. I do not know what you look like, so I can't really say. But honestly, it's not that serious. I promise you it's not that serious, especially if you're doing everything that you're supposed to do. It is what it is. If you're a beautiful woman, all type of guys are going to be attracted to you. Period. Okay. Okay. I guess no one else has any comments or questions. So I think I can go ahead and end the live here. How's your networking journey going, girl? I wish I could say great, but I don't want to say it here in public, because this is going to go on YouTube. So Emily, hit me up and I'm going to explain everything to you. Okay? So it's going good, but it's not great. Well, I'm in the rotary, and I have at least 6 months to decide if I want to stay or not. But y'all, Emily, DM me, girl, DM me, because I have a lot to tell you, girl. Are you wearing contacts today? No, I'm not wearing contacts today. I'm just I'm close to the ring light. My eyes are actually brown. But sometimes I would use a filter that would change my eye color to blue or gray or something like that. But I do actually have brown eyes, and if I'm under like a lot of light, because it's pretty dark, it's really overcast, so there isn't no lighting. So I had to whip out the old ring light to do this live. Yes. Let's have a talk, because girl, I have some things to say. But it's not at the end of the day, you may come across obstacles or whatever, but it's what you make of it. I believe that I can have you know, I feel like I have to work on my mindset and how I feel about these people, because guys, you know, with the external reality and all this craziness going on right now, is like basically everybody, like it's so easy to tell who is conscious and who is not. And when I say conscious, you guys know what I mean. And there are a lot of NPCs out there. There are a lot of people out there that do not have a mind of their own. They believe everything they hear on the news. They believe the government, etc. So you know, there are a lot of people there with that mindset, and it feels so different, because I do not know if it's because I'm feeling this discomfort because I haven't been able to widen my network in such a long time, especially since with the, you know, the pandemic or whatnot. But I don't know. I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's going to be something that I wouldn't be able to handle. I just assume they're all unconscious at this point, right? Right? Yeah, it's magic. It's just showing more. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go now. I have to go eat. My husband is cooking, so I'll see you guys soon. I know exactly what you mean, girl. I just won't say too much. Yeah, don't say too much, because you all know they acting really crazy with the censorship and stuff like that, and I don't want this video taken down. That's a rain. That's a rain. Sorry, guys. It's coming really hard. Anyways, I gotta go, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. I love you, and good luck on your journey, y'all. And of course, ladies, if you need to talk or whatnot, I do offer consultations, one-on-one consultations, so you can DM me at any time. Okay, ladies. And oh, by the way, if you're not following my personal account, do that now. Go to my profile, my bio, and look at the following, and you're gonna see my name there, Mimi Von Snatch, on Instagram. That's my personal account, because I do reply to DMs on there. I rarely ever do reply to DMs on this account. I'm getting an assistant to help me out with this account as well. So yeah, if you really want me to reply to you sooner rather than later, hit me up, follow me on my personal account, and hit me up over there. Okay, ladies? So yeah, that's all for now, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Okay, what do I do? How do I end this? Okay, guys. Okay, let me see.